I think you were waiting for this moment forever, but finally I do the next tutorial for you, how to do the multi-layer stencils. And I got so many questions on my Instagram and YouTube about this, so a lot of you liked my first tutorial, and who didn't watch it, I recommend you, the link is on the description. And who already watched it and who know how to do the stencils, enjoy watching the video. Also, the link for this image is on the description. First, you need to get the image without any background. The next step what you need to do is to desaturate the image. So go to adjustments, desaturate, got the plain image. Then you can play with brightness and contrast. If you have some dark spots, you can make them a little bit lighter and use the contrast. Press OK, then go to filter gallery, and be sure to press this option, cut. Then this is number of levels. You can choose like wherever you want. I usually use between like 6 and 7, but usually 6, sometimes 5. You see how cool is that? But sometimes you don't have so many details on the other spot. Just go back and play again with adjustments, like make it a little bit lighter. I cannot recommend you exactly the numbers what you need to use for each image. They're different. I mean, this time you will understand how to make the perfect light for your image. Then press OK, go to filter gallery. Just press like Alt and left click, so it unzoom the picture. So you see how cool is that? But in this tutorial we won't do the 6 layers. I won't show you this. I'll show you the 3 layers. I'll show you this on my next tutorial, but this time, if you never did stencils, I recommend you to use this way. Then you have the edge simplicity. If you press 1, you'll have more details. You see like this. If you choose number 10, I mean, it's almost look like Neo, but nobody gonna buy it if you make it for sale. So 5, let me see, 4, 6. Look, for this tutorial we can use like 6. I mean, at least it looks like Neo, but it's the same method how to make the multi-layer stencil. If you pro in this and you make it by yourself, you can choose about 4. For almost all my images I use 4, and you can choose 6 layers because it looks like really cool. But for the beginners, I recommend you to use this. Okay, edge simplicity 6 and number of levels 3. Then press OK. Alright, and the next step, I never seen it on any tutorial, and I just found it on my own way because I had this mistake over and over. I don't know why Photoshop do this, but then I go to image, adjustment, and posterize. It's almost the same way how we choose the filter gallery, but you see it has only levels of layers. It doesn't have more options to do the stencil. But after you do the filter gallery, choose it again and choose the same number of levels what you choose before and press OK. It will be easier for you to select each layer. Then what I do next, I choose brush tool, then press Alt, choose the black color, and I just erase the small details what I need on a stencil. Sometimes they're not really important and sometimes it's hard to cut them, so I just delete them. First I delete them on the black layer. In the beginning you will do it very slow, but after few stencils you will make it faster and faster, you will understand it easier. So then go on this, and also look, some like deep details we don't need them. You can leave few of them and you will see why you have to erase them. Some big details you can leave them, they're pretty much alright. Look, I know that image looks really simple, but you have to understand how to make it from the beginning. If you choose like 6 levels, you'll spend hours to make the stencil and it will be harder to understand. That's how I started in the beginning. I just used, first I started from 1 layer, then I choose the 2 layers, and after 3 layers. On a previous tutorial I showed you how to make 1 layer stencils. This one is multi-layer stencils. So on the next tutorial I will show you how to use more levels, like 6. Alright, then for example, some details are so deep, if you cut them and when you spray them, the edges won't be so clean. You will have spray paint over your stencil. I mean, you can leave few of them for the beginning, but after you understand them, to make, we call these bridges, it will be so easier to spray paint. You see, if it's not look so cool, just go back in the history over here and try like some different way. No, it doesn't look cool. So probably this is the best way. In the next tutorial I'll show you another way, how I usually do. Okay, what we have, I mean, this is alright. What we have right now is cool. Okay, then we need to decide which layer should be first, second, third, and after we'll see how many layers we're gonna have. As we see, the first layer behind all of them is black. So just unlock this layer, then copy and select this one and select this. Then use the magic tool, press on the background, and if you have also background over here, just press the shift key and click left bottom of your mouse. So we select the image, then go to select and inverse, it will select the silhouette, and press shift key +5 and choose the black color. Alright, perfect. Then go to select, deselect, right, just first black. Alright, then what is the second layer? If you see that darker gray is behind the white color, or like light gray, then click right click on your mouse, then color range, and choose this layer, press OK, and just manually check if it selected everything. Sometimes it doesn't select all. I mean, basically it's alright. So then click right click, copy layer, drag it between them and select the first one, select this one. So you see you got the first layer. Then go back, do the same way, color range, choose this layer, so it's selected all white. Then right click, copy, go back. So you see, basically we separated all layers. And if you choose the 6 levels, so you can do the same way, but after you will spend a lot of time to do the stencil, and you will see right now why. I never seen it on any tutorial, everybody doing different way, and also a lot of tutorials they just show you this step and after they just stop, and they don't explain you how to continue to make the stencil. So look, first layer is alright, then go back. So when you press on this, on the third layer, let me see, layer 2, layer 3, okay, then choose the paint bucket tool, select this color, then again see where is the next layer and follow me. Alright, then you can delete small details because you cannot cut them, they're too small, even if you cut the big stencil. And some spots like this, you see, it's gonna be white, so just fill them out. And again over here, look, alright, and these spots in black, I'll explain you right now how to fix them. And you see, this detail is so deep, like when you cut it, you'll have this part of this stencil, so you can do the bridge or when you go back in a history, you can do this stuff, just color up. I'll explain after how to fix it. Then go back, the same over here, see, it's supposed to be black inside. You'll understand right now why I'm doing this. So when you select all layers, the image right now not the same like the first layer. Okay, so then do like this and see which colors you miss right now. So just press on a magic wand tool, press shift and select layer, then look again which one you need to select. Black, this one, obviously this one, and this one. Okay, then copy them, it will be layer number 4. See that? I create this way on my own because I never seen it on any tutorial, and I think for now it's the best way how to create the stencils and how to paint them over and over. And when you use the printer to print them out, it will be easier for you to cut the details. So we have the first layer, black, gray, white, and small details. You remember we choose the 3 levels, but we have 4 layers, so we have 3 colors, but it doesn't mean that it's gonna be the same 3 layers. So then what you need to do, just download from the internet red cross, then make it smaller, press it on over here, then copy this and move it. So when you print each layer, these crosses will help you to position each layer on top. Okay, you have this one, and this one. Right now it's the easier spot, so just choose all of them. When you hold here, when you press here, just hold shift and press over here and drag them to make the folder. And I usually write original, then copy this folder and right here stencil. Alright, so this one merge layers, so it will be just one layer. Then black layer, we have black layer, we have gray, white, and here's the problem: when you're gonna print this layer, you won't see the white on a white paper. So just use the magic wand tool, right click, color range, click on this, and it's gonna select all this layer. Then press shift +5 and choose the 50% of gray. It will save you some ink with your printer. Then press OK. You can deselect it with Ctrl+D or just deselect. Alright, and the next one, I mean, it's alright, you can see it when you print. And also the first layer you can do in this color. And then just go to File, Save, and use it in a PNG, number 1 layer, and just save it. Then smallest and none, okay. And do the same with each layer, and then just print them on your printer. And if you watch my first tutorial, you already know how to cut the stencils. Who didn't watch my first video, here is this, the stencil art for the beginners. Just watch it, you will understand how to cut the stencil. You'll see different ways how to cut the stencil. And also, before spray paint, please guys, get this stuff. I mean, not from my links, but get the respirator mask. If you go to Amazon, we'll see this, like something like this mask. You can get the glasses, and I recommend you to use this type of filters, P100. You can buy them from Home Depot or from the Amazon. Also, I really recommend you to use gloves. You can buy them in 99-cent store or like wherever you go online. Why latex gloves are the best? Because I use nitrile gloves and other stuff. When you have a lot of spray paint on your hands, I mean, it feels so nasty, but latex gloves, they are much better. I mean, you can try, you'll see the difference. Remember guys, that health should be first. Spray paint is very dangerous. It provokes cancer, and also it provokes birth defects, so it's very dangerous, and take it seriously. Don't spray paint inside without any ventilation, and I recommend you to go just outside. Wait for my new tutorial, and please put the like on this video and comment what you want to see on the next tutorial. On the next video I'll use more layers of stencils, and it for sure will take more time, but you can try the same principle on your next stencil. Just practice with this, and it will be much easier every time, and you will make it faster and faster. Thank you for watching guys, and let me know, send me who's gonna make some, and from all of you who's gonna make the stencil, you can send me your artworks on my Instagram. It's Phobius8, link is in the description. If you have any questions, DM me on the Instagram or write me in comments. Thank you so much, and see you on the next video. Bye.